Hey y'all, I'm Draco Self-Important, and you should listen to me. So I actually earlier recorded a different video on this topic, uploaded but didn't publish it, and I think that YouTube saw me put hater or hate comments or something like that in the title, and so decided again to push me out to people who I'm not quite sure why I'm being pushed to them. There's some overlap, I think I finally figured out, because one of the hate commenters we'll get to subscribed to me. Um, it doesn't always tell me who my new subscribers are, um, but like if you have it set such that your subscriptions are public, and maybe you didn't realize that, yeah, this is the first time, at least, that I've noticed. I'm right now just looking through to see if I have, because there was another notification I got about another subscriber the other day, but I don't think they commented on anything. But yeah, this is like the second time I've gotten a hey, you have a new subscriber notification that actually has the subscriber listed, and I can click on their little shit and it goes right to their page. And I saw this after I had read and screen capped hate comment, and then I went, wait a minute, is that the same guy? Um, so it was. Uh, so let's start with the comment that I like. Yeah, we're going to begin at the beginning. Initially, I was in the other video talking about a comment made by someone named Japreet Ka. Um, it is very, very clear what agenda YouTube are pushing when this 61 views video is on my main page being pushed when my target videos to view are gaming. We know your game, YouTube, world agenda pushers. To which I said, well, thanks for engaging with the video like this to show YouTube how much you love it so more people can see it. Kissy face. To which she says, I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I am confused as to why it was the #1 video on my main page when I only watch gaming videos. YouTube is pushing you for some reason. Good news for you. To which I said, again, thanks for the engagement. They're just going to keep pushing it at this rate. So, hi. Education in YouTube and every other social media site out there, they hate farm. When they realize someone is being hate watched, they keep pushing them out to those people. That's, one of my guesses as to how I'm ending up where I've ended up. The dude who subscribed to me, I looked through one of his cultivated playlists, and he had Super Eye Patch Wolf in there, who I love very much, and a couple of Soft White Underbelly documentaries, which I don't subscribe to them, but I have watched a few. So there's, some overlap there. Um, yeah, I was thinking like I don't even subscribe to any gaming channels, but I guess Super Eye Patch Wolf might count. I I would be hard pressed to call that a gaming channel, just based on the fact that like I don't know, 85% of it has nothing to do with gaming. Yeah. Maybe that's probably a high percentage, but I digress. Yeah, so uh if you're seeing me and you don't want to, like genuinely, you should probably just go. I will happily take the hate watches. Because you're still watching. So like, cool, do it. Uh, Plus, these videos, they do pretty well because people like it when I feed the trolls, I guess. It's probably the trolls watching me feed the trolls, actually, is what seems to be happening here. My demographic is like a surprising amount of 25 to 35 or whatever the hell that age range is, men. Um, which, like, kind of makes sense, but also I'm like, really? Okay. Um, I don't, that could also just be because it's like my partner watching. And the age cohort went up slightly, and I think that's because my friend, who is my age, was watching. So like, because I still don't have like a huge amount of watch time. Like, I really just started doing this in earnest, like what, a couple weeks ago, if that. Um, yeah. So let's see. Back to my Haiti McHate comments here. All right. So my new subscriber actually commented more than once because, well, why not, I guess. Um, the hormones worked. You're happy now. Oh, wait, you're just miserable, misguided psycho parent. Jesus effing Christ, please help that child. This loser deserves the worst the world has to offer. This comes from Mike J. Madness, who I will be sure to tag because he has a channel with like 2 videos on it. Um, but, you know, maybe go show his channel some love. Or not, because that'll just give him engagement and encourage him, but whatever, I don't care. If you're gonna talk shit, I'm gonna put you on blast. Mm. Another comment, the kid, what kind of FKN horror show are you trying to raise the child in? Wait, where is the, hold on. I cut that one off in my screenshot here. I might have to go back to it. Please hold. Do 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 do. Yeah, don't mind me, girl from Ipanemaing at you, because that's my favorite elevator music. Oh yeah, hope CPS places the child in a safe and normal home. To which I said, well, fortunately for them, I live in a very progressive area, so my kids won't be ripped away from me because of who I am. Um, Hey, Mikey. I had addressed in a previous video that I'm sure you'll get to because you're a subscriber now. Thank you for the watch time, friend. Um, yeah, like I had an issue with my older 2 kids and the non-trans other parent in my life, the second husband. Yeah, I like have invited CPS into my life and received help from them because they're not just an organization for taking people's kids away. Like I was like, hi, my kid over here is being abused by someone. Can you help, please? Um, all my kids still here, yo. Like, what are we doing? I digress. Oh, I hear someone wandering around in the background. I wonder who that is. Probably someone going, Sweet Jesus, Father, why are you awake at this time of night? Well, because I woke up in the middle of the night, because I often do, and saw that I had content waiting to be farmed. Uh, I just Mike, buddy, you might want to go find the setting that shows your YouTube subscriptions is public if you don't want people to know that you're subscribing to them while hate commenting. Yeah. Also, like in your politics shit, it was pretty liberal. Like it's not as left as I am, but like you had some TYT shit in there, and it was all like things that were very like uncomplimentary of Trump. So like, where the fuck are your politics, bro? Like, where do you fall that like you want CPS to come take the kids away from a trans dude, but you're although I guess fucking TYT at this point is pretty well conservative. I don't know, fucking Anna Kasparian can kick rocks, and what's his face, Hassan's uncle can also kick rocks. Their centrist takes are bullshit. Yeah, but please. Hey, watch away, kids. Let's see. We have Connor. Oh, I can't read. Concerts Live HD 3336 just says freaks. Thanks. I literally, like in high school, had a ring that said freak on it that I wore every day. I was called a freak long before I figured out I was trans. I'm a fucking weirdo. What of it? Uh, like, I don't know what it is that you expect, but like, mm, this is what you get. Let's see. We have CW Seville underscore Guardian, who says, "This man is very confused." To which I said, "What can I clarify?" Because I assume he's referring to himself. Generally, when people refer to me as a man, they are confused themselves and think that I've transed the other way. Because usually I don't get gendered correctly in a comment. So I love it when I get accidentally gendered correctly, though. Yeah, that J.K. Rowling one is still my favorite from that stupid little short video that I did years ago. Oh man, that person doubling down and typing "sir" in big capital letters at me, and I'm like, thank you so much. Yeah, and then earlier as well, and this is like, oh, dude. So whoever 79 says, "How are you so obsessed with oppression? I'm black and would have been treated the same. Get over yourself." This was on my like ACAB video from like 2 years ago, because I had an experience with a cop for the first and I think probably only time since then that I've been like honestly perceived as a dude by the cops. Um, and it was, shockingly different because when cops perceive me as a woman, I get spoken to like a child, no matter the situation. But you know that's not the case in the one interaction where I barked from a distance and he didn't ask me my name or check my ID or anything, and just like, yeah. So I responded, "I got treated differently when perceived as a man than when I was perceived as a woman. It was interesting." I posted. "Also, I'm pretty sure I don't speak for all white men any more than you do for all black men, so maybe you should get over yourself." Um, Now, that would not have been my like stock response if he hadn't said on a different video, "Unfortunate seeing white men as demoralized as you." To which I said, "Why are you so concerned with my race, bro?" Um, I don't think I've ever heard anyone who's not a white supremacist talk about the demoralization of white men. Like, what, like, I could see, like, commiserating, being like, man, it's unfortunate, like, if you think that I'm demoralized or whatever, but, like, you're concerned about, like, me because I'm a white man. If I was black, would you be, like, less? I don't understand. To the point that I was like, that that seemed like, is this a psyop? Like, is this some Candace Owens shit? Um, Friend, I'm super glad that you have a positive relationship with the cops, I guess. Um, I haven't. Transition notwithstanding, just generally, I think that they're not chill. I don't know what to tell you. It's a corrupt system from top to bottom that literally is founded on racism. So, like, yeah, I'm not getting the brunt of that. Like, the police were originally slave catchers. Like, the whole yes, slavery was abolished except in the cases of punishment for crimes. So let's make up a bunch of crimes so we can fill the prison systems. um, and white people are not the majority of people in the prison systems despite being the majority of the people in the country. So what, like, I'm I literally just yesterday watched a video on YouTube. I got directed there because I recently discovered Josh Johnson, who is my new favorite stand up comedian. I'm a big fan of stand up. Don't know how I miss this dude. Actually, I do. I have not been like actually in the stand up like world because I'm old and had not discovered stand up on YouTube, basically. Um, I don't know. It's just I was watching Matteo Lane, who is wonderful, tell some banger Italian boy jokes that really I relate hard to. Uh, but so that leads me to Josh Johnson, and I'm watching just one of his stand-up videos, and it kicks to a video of an episode of a show that he had been in on Comedy Central that I had not seen before, called The New Negroes. The opening of this show, one of the like duo who are the stars of the show, tells the story about driving there and having a cop pull up next to him and being like, singing himself a little tune about keep your hands on 10 and 2 and look straight ahead and da, 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 like because he was so paranoid about just having a cop in proximity. Like, and it's not as if that was the first time I had ever heard this story. Apparently, since the comment was on a video from like 2 years ago. So, like, and also in the video that I originally made, I never, like, I said white male privilege, but like the male part was really what I was like leaning on. And I didn't say shit about any other races or compare, like, no. I was just like, cops are bad. I got treated way differently than I did any other time. Uh, I stand by it. And I also still stand by, like, who the fuck is, who other than a white supremacist, man? Like, and, don't come at me with, like, black people can't be white supremacists, because, like, there's whole organizations that are basically just the black KKK. I don't know what's. Um, yeah. That, we won't get into that, though, because I don't know enough to start rambling about, like, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. So, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot my response. We're gonna circle back to Mike J. Madness here. My response to his saying that I am a loser who deserves the worst the world has to offer. I said, so one medical condition treated didn't eradicate all other medical conditions. It didn't work to treat the intended condition? Question mark. Like, why the hell do you care? And genuinely, Mikey, why do you care? Why do you care enough that you fucking subscribed to watch me? What kind of hateful piece of shit are you that you're like, I feel a need to go comment mean things on this person's page, more than one, on the same video, mind you, um, and then subscribe to keep coming back? Are you like waiting for my OnlyFans verification to come through or something? You chaser, buddy? You want to see what my little peepee looks like? Why the fuck are you here? Because if it's to hate watch, thank you for the engagement. You're damn near 20 minutes into this video at this point. Thank you for giving me more than a quarter hour of watch time. I don't know, on just this. I bet you watched every little bit of that other series. Yeah, dude. Also, the CWCville dude. Um, yeah, I think that's someone from my hometown. Which means that that's getting recommended because of my friends watching, and I come from a shithole filled with horrible people. So yeah, um, most of my friends have escaped there. This particular friend who's been commenting and watching my things is too nice to. I don't know. I don't know, man. I've always wondered myself, but I think actually likes his family, and good for him. But I don't know what that's like. Just the fucking audacity to think that the treatment of any singular medical condition, like, dude, like, I was beaten as a child, man. Like, there's a lot of shit wrong with my brain. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm genetically fucked. Like, I have crazy on top of crazy mixed with more crazy, and then here I am. Like, I don't know why in the hell anyone would be like, I bet you if you get your gender dysphoria treated, that's going to solve every other problem you've ever had in your life. Super logical. Diabetics' lives all get better when they treat their diabetes too. Their depression goes away. Hmm. Oh, wait, that's not how hormone replacement treatments of any kind work? I assure you, I am happier than I was. Am I happy? Bro, you have no idea the shit that is going on in my life because it's not going to end up on this fucking YouTube channel. Trust. My unhappiness, like, it wasn't going to be made or broken by the fucking testosterone, but I can assure you that I'm a more reasonable human with it. Because, boy, howdy. Whew. Estrogen will make a bitch cry. That I can tell you. Uh, yeah. I don't know, man. I got some nicer comments, but, like, I'm not here to call out nice people. You know, people who wanted to, like, babble about my religious video and, I like hearing people's opinions, even when they're not necessarily the same as mine, especially like when talking about things like religion, because I think that there is a lot of, you know, difference that is all within reason when you start talking about religion. Because mostly, I think most religions are pretty reasonable if you keep them to like yourself. I'm not a fan of proselytization myself. Um, Now, I'm not saying don't make YouTube videos. I'm saying don't come knock on my fucking door. Because a YouTube video is a thing that you have the option whether or not you want to consume, and I think that information should be out there, and I think that people who do know shit about religion and can make like good content about their religion should, if they so choose. Um, I'm a fan. Freedom of religion. Huzzah. But like that's not like the thing that I'm going to be talking a huge amount about. And the thing that most people want to argue with me about is my very existence as a human and my right to proper medical care. And it's like, well, I've got a dog in that fight. And see, when I'm like, hey, anyone should get to practice whatever religion, these people are not like, hey, anyone should get to do whatever they want with their own bodies. They're like, I think it's yucky, make it go away. Has that worked out throughout history, bro? I mean, in short stints, yeah. The Nazis were not fans of us either, Uh, dude. Although, to be fair, the Nazis would not have recognized my existence, so, because they would have just been like, oh, whatever. They only cared about transgender women as a problem because they didn't want the virile male Aryan sperm out of the gene pool, basically. Yeah, this is where the foundations of not wanting trans people to exist come from, or from like Nazism. Because if you're looking at studies and science and like the studies of children raised by trans people or children who are trans people, there's so many studies that are so well done that just, man, the outcomes are so much better than not. I don't know. People want to talk about my being unhappy while telling me I deserve all the worst things in the world. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Like, I'm just lucky that I'm amused by this shit. I'm lucky that I am a man who loves to fucking argue and that I get to come on the internet when I am going, shit, what the hell am I going to make a video about? And just talk about you dumb fucks. Like, thank you for allowing me to not have to think beyond, holy shit, this guy's a dumbass. Um, man, I cannot understand the I'm gonna comment twice, but I'm also gonna subscribe. Mikey, what you doing, buddy? What's the plan? Bet you're gonna unsubscribe now, or are you gonna stay subscribed? You gotta keep watching. Keep watching, little buddy. Hope you do. Hope you enjoy every minute. Like, I think you're politically confused, friend. Just looking at your playlist, I think you're confused. I don't think you know what you stand for. I sure as hell don't know what you stand for. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hopefully, uh, I'll get some more interesting comments soon. Come on, trolls. Here, troll, 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 troll. I gotta come up with a troll call. It's like a roll call, only for trolls. No, it's different. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll call this. We'll call this troll call. Ha ha! Look at that. I just came up with a name for the segment. Huh. Well, now that I'm pleased with myself in that regard, uh, I love you. Be safe. Make good choices. Everyone except for Mike J. Madness.